All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Camping with the Confers. Today we are going to do an episode of mods with Mike
and Tommy.
So today we're going to be doing a little upgrade to Tommy's camper. Why don't you tell these guys what you got?
I got a 1998 Jayco Eagle C-Class, and she's been a good one for me so far.
So if you guys have ever driven a Class C motorhome, you know the rear view mirror in this thing is pretty much useless. You can't see out the back window, right?
No.
So I was lucky enough that Haloview has sent me a new backup camera. All right, guys, so from the driver's seat, you got this rear view mirror and you got the window back there, but you can't see squat out that back window. Nothing. So let's see if we can get a better view for him with the Haloview BT11. All right, so first things first, we're gonna get this old brood off of here because we don't have a monitor to it, nothing. We don't even know if it works. Get in there and check the wiring and see what we gotta do to get power to it. So that's all cut loose. Let's go pull the old camera off of there and get the new one wired up. All right, so it should be as simple as pulling it out. Sweet, so out with the old CDC color camera, whatever that is, and we'll get this new one put on there.
eBay find probably.
That might be pre-eBay, I don't know, that sucker looks old. All right, so we're using the back of the truck as a step stool today. Like I said, this is the Haloview Bite Tango system. It's the BT11. It's going to replace that rear view mirror. Let's check out the inside. You got instructions. Psh, no thank you. So pretty much everything you need, your camera, your wires, some dust absorbers, whatever those are for, and the brains and everything. So let's start with the camera. All right, so with the system, they give you different adapters for whatever your hookup system is. You have just raw wires, you have whatever that thing is, you have whatever that thing is, you get this guy here. If it's a 3.5 millimeter, that's the only one I know what it is. We are going to use this fella right here. All right, so on the back of the camera, there's a little wire that this wire plugs into. It just goes in there, locks in, and that's that. So I think we're going to shove this piece of wire through the wall and then connect this on the inside. Hopefully that hole's big enough to get that connector through. All right, guys, so inside, you can see where it's coming through right here. So we'll just take this other piece of wire that's got the raw end on it and hook them together. Right there. Good news. We got enough wire to reach the light with that little pigtail on there. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, let's.
It's always better to use the factory stuff anyway and try to rather than splice your wires.
So let's make sure that's nice and clean before we screw it on there, and we'll get it. A little alcohol. Clean it all off real nice. Now you're gonna have a shiny spot.
Yeah, I did that with Goo Gone the other day. So I had to like Goo Gone a decent sized spot and then took good cleaning to it and it came off. We're gonna go on that red line. What do you think about that?
There you go. Like I said, we can adjust the camera up and down. So. Don't torque them. Uh-oh.
Dropped one.
Easy. And we can finish it off with a screwdriver. All right, put the other three in. We'll snug it up with a screwdriver and the camera will be done. So far, this has been the easiest mod I've done because I haven't had to do any work yet. Tommy's doing it all. I dig it.
Said that a little too early.
And just snug them up a little bit with that screwdriver. So I don't want to strip anything out. Bam. And if you grab the camera itself, it's got like teeth in it. It'll click down. So you can go up and down depending on what the view looks like once we get it in there.
Sweet. And then the antenna will go up.
Yep. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the antenna on while we're out here.
Okay. And
that part will be done. I forgot to tell you guys, not only is this thing a backup camera, on the front of the rear view mirror replacement part, there is a dash camera up there too with a SD card in here so you can record while you're driving down the road. So not only do you get a backup camera, you get a dash camera too. So the camera, so this has got a GPS antenna, a place for your SD card, an AVN, and a USB-C that'll all go into the back of it. So this little widget, I think, is all the brains here. Move you down here so you can see. It just plugs into a cigarette lighter. It's in there. We got power, little green lights on. So that's a start. Cable management's going to be a tough one on this one. So this is power conversion box, 12 volt in, 5 volt out. So this plugs into this widget right here. And then there's a little sticky tape. Oh man, I don't think it's going to reach that way. I don't know. Let's see. Are these on the bottom or the top?
this thing you can
kind of move it around a little bit.
Thing over.
So these are on the top. I wonder, there's the GPS if we're going to use it. So everything's just kind of plug and play. You got the USB-C here. You got a 3.5 millimeter there. And bam, we now say Haloview. All right, so super easy plug and play. But this is kind of up, out, and in our way, right? It comes with a little extender cord, a little extension cord that you can plug into it and get that box down out of your way. So you can just plug in there and then plug in here, and then oops, push the button. Haloview comes on, gears up a little bit. There is the backup camera. It's a sweet looking truck, right? Touch screen. There is the dash camera. Touch screen on that side. You get a full screen. Why you would need a full screen of the dash camera? I don't know. The windshield kind of does the same thing, but that's pretty sweet. Now we'll just have to get it set just right and then set the time and date and all the good stuff. But it just mounts right to the rear view mirror. So let's get this thing mounted up here with these little rubber bands, get the wires tucked away out of the way where they're hidden, and we'll be set to go. All right, so we figured out what the GPS does. So it automatically sets your clock for you. It gives you your date and time, how fast you're going. It's kind of hard to see with the screen up, and the direction north right here. So pretty friggin' sweet. We're just an hour off, so we got to figure out how to take it off of daylight savings time. All right, guys, another great product from Haloview. If you have a Class C or Class A, you can use it on the truck if you wanted to, but check out the BT11, man. This thing is pretty sweet. Tommy, any last words?
No, I'm excited to use it and get on the road, and now I can actually see what's behind me.
Great.